Hey everybody, John Ploskina here. This is just a quick impromptu video. I need to provide some counter-narrative because CNN is running in a giant headline on their website that Rod Wheeler, the private detective who was hired by Seth Rich's family to investigate his death because the police weren't doing their job, is filing a lawsuit against Fox News. And what he's alleging in the lawsuit is that the Seth Rich narrative was concocted by Fox News and the White House in order to have a big sensational story and discredit the Russian hacking narrative. Now, I don't trust Fox, and I don't really trust Donald Trump either. Every media outlet and every politician needs to be treated with skepticism. However, CNN is trying to use this to say that the entire Seth Rich narrative should be cast into doubt, that the whole thing was cooked up by the White House and by Fox News. And that's a bunch of baloney, and I'm going to go over a few quick reasons why. The first part is that the Seth Rich narrative was already out there before Rod Wheeler ever entered the news. People were already passing this information around on 4chan and Reddit and places like that before anybody ever even heard of Rod Wheeler. So the story couldn't have originated with Fox News. We actually saw it as kind of a victory that Fox News was even talking about this stuff. Another thing to note, Wikileaks has consistently said that the source of their documents did not come from inside the Russian government or from anybody who was stationed in Russia. It's more than they've ever said about the source of one of their leaks. Julian Assange, on top of that, has always hinted that the leaker could have been Seth Rich or somebody else who was in a similar situation. And I know some people may disagree with me on this one. I guess this is kind of a controversial statement. Maybe not to this crowd, you people. But in my opinion, Julian Assange is by far and away the most credible person who has anything to do with American politics. And that's because his leaks have a pretty much 100% accuracy rating. Nobody has ever credibly accused WikiLeaks of falsifying a leak or of leaking false information or anything like that. So I actually trust Julian Assange. I put a lot, well, as much as I trust anybody, I put a lot of credence into the things that he says for that reason. All right, next up, don't forget that the VIPS memorandum, which was made up, the VIPS stands for the Veteran Intelligence Professionals for Sanity, and this was a group of intelligence professionals inside the government who wrote a memorandum to Donald Trump, who they explained they had the following theories after examining the metadata of the information that was released in the hack. And what they came up with is that the first leak was a genuine inside job that originated within the Democratic Party in the United States, and that there was the second leak was actually doctored to look like it may have come from Russia, and that work was done on the east coast of the United States. So whatever's going on with this private investigator in this lawsuit, the Russian hacking narrative is a joke. And CNN is a propaganda outlet that is firmly in establishment control. Don't trust them. Don't trust anybody that you see on television or in print. Or, you know, come to think of it, don't trust anybody in the alternate media either. You don't trust me, do you? You need to do your own thinking. Watch my documentary, Information Ghetto, if you want to understand why you can't trust the mainstream media. And so this is the reason why I always end my episodes by saying this, because I want you to think for yourself. It's a harsh world out there, my friends, so please, keep thinking. Bye-bye.